bit of advantage. So we're going to talk about that for a second. We have some things to do over tonight, so that's insane, my lord. What is that? I'm gonna like this tweet because I'm gonna show that to somebody tomorrow. I don't think I can go. I don't think I can show this on dang stream. Mainly because I mean I'm sure this is on a dang phone, so. But I'm gonna go over that later. That shouldn't be funny, but so tonight we're gonna go over what happened at Road America and. Sorry. Road America and Richmond. This is what happened for all 3 series this week. Oh. Here we go. First thing that happened this week, Chandler Smith had his brake rotor exploded and he takes a big hit into that concrete wall, which probably did not feel good because that wall was entirely concrete. So, I mean, probably did not feel that good. I'll take a wild guess. So this is what happened at Road America, if you're wondering. They had the Xfinity series went to Road America, the Truck and Cup series went to Richmond. They went pretty clean after that, and then on the restart, they just decided, oh, the heck. So Riley Hubbs got hit by the 20 of Nemeshek after the Nemeshek got hit by Taz Gralla, and then Ryan Ellis decides he's going to pack on into it because he's Ryan Ellis, so why not? I mean, that's what I guess Ryan Ellis has one to mention. So then after that, sorry. God dang it. Should've known this. Yay. Crap, there's something in my eye. Sorry, it's out for. Dang it. Then after that, John Nemeshek completely missed the corner, and he tore his core all to crap. Then also after that, Riley Hubbs. Actually, I'm gonna show you what happens first. So the 21 of Austin Hill, he almost goes into the gravel trap to try to avoid. Oh, he got somewhat close to it. He dang sure, but he almost slammed into him. Then Riley Hubbs just said, "Hey, I want to be a part of this wreck too," and he decided to spin his car out. After that, there was nothing much for a while, and Alex the Bay, something happens to his core, and some reason NBC decides, I don't want to show you this to you. I know that we're not like FS1, I just don't want to show this to you, and then a big hit to the tire barriers. Apparently he hit the end of the wall, but NBC didn't show that because the cameraman decided to fall asleep halfway through, so. And then Josh Berry got into Sammy Smith, he got into Allmendinger, and Cole Coastal got slammed, and I don't know how Sage Karam got around that. He shouldn't have gotten around that, but he did. Yeah, Berry, at this point, he just had enough. I don't know how he got loose, but he had enough. And then Sam Main went on to win. I'm gonna see if it shows any of the name chaos that went on. No, because for some reason, you're only allowed to show 30. I don't know why this only shows 30 seconds, but down to the short course, not much happened in this one. Haley Deegan, I guess, decided to commit an act of terrorism and got into Dean Thompson, which sent him around. This race, neither Richmond races really had much in them. I mean, it says Richmond, there's not really much that happens. Then Justin Carroll, he also went around. I believe the man may not have been in contact with either Timmy Hill or Kobe. Actually, no, man, there wasn't. It was Justin Carroll spun on his own. I kind of forgot about that, but. I don't even know if Justin Carroll's ever raced before. I don't remember seeing him in a truck race. And then again, he went to like 30th, so. Okay, so. Then Carson also went on to win that. Then Daniel Suarez, with 10 to go in the cup race, that's what we're recapping here, he spun. That was the only wreck. Actually, there was 2 in this race. But that wasn't 1 until 10 to go, so I'll give them props. They didn't tear crap up until 10 laps to go. Then, there's no video of this on the channel. Chris Bushell went on to win his race. I was like, Christopher Bushell. I'm going to be calling him that through the NBC portion of the season. The kids call him Chris, and the men call him Christopher. So, FS1 is the kids' half of the season. NBC is the men half of the season. So, I'll find it here real quick. I'm just going to do these recaps quick. Not much happened this week. Oh, this is something I forgot to mention in the Xfinity race. As you know, Sam Mayo went on to win the race. Sorry. It's an advertisement. After the race, Sam Mayer tore his core to pieces. Yeah, he won the race, but his core was in multiple pieces. Because as he was celebrating his win, he completely missed the corner and goes into the safety strap and tears the splinter all off of the core. Splitter all off of the core and completely fails at his dang job. We even found that finish of the race too. I want to show you that. The race ended in overtime. So, up until this point, Justin Allgaier had led like the whole race. But then at this point, it's overtime in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. They don't expect them to make this work. So Sage Karam just decides he's going to push the crap out of the 7. He's going to try to make a move here. He's that 24 there. He tries to make everything possible work. The 7 almost misses the corner. At this point, it looks like all guys are going to drive away with it like he had done pretty much the whole day. But remember, this is NASCAR. This is overtime. It's about to break loose. Sage Karam and Sam Mayer at this point are about to put the pedal to the metal. At this point, Sage Karam has a run. He has a run, and he wants to make it work. At this point, he doesn't. He just holds back. And then at this point, I thought Allgaier was going to drive away with it like he'd done the whole day, and that was going to be it. But, just remember, this is NASCAR. Then Allgaier slips just a bit. That gives Karam enough for a run. Sends him deep. Then Mayo gets a run. They're about to be 3 wide because this is goddamn road America. This is the place that we live. That's actually not. I don't live in Wisconsin, but this we might as well live here because this is dang American. Allgaier chokes. He spins out. Sage Karam takes the lead. But I don't know what happened to Jeremy Clements. He was running 6 and he finished like 27th. And I'm not sure what happened to him, but I'm just going to assume that he got spun out by Josh Berry because Josh Berry's a menace. And then Mayo gets a run. Then they head off through Speedville. It's the part of the track where they just decide to raise all kinds of dang heck. 24th Karam gets loose. He has a little bobble. Mayo gets a run. He makes the pass for the lead here. And he gets loose as well. It sends him off the track. That gives Parker Kligerman a run. Actually, this doesn't. What gives Kligerman a run is this. Because the 24 of Karam just completely misses the track entirely. He just completely chokes. Kligerman takes the lead. Austin Hill just somehow gets a run. Actually, that's what happened to Clements. He just completely decided to choke as well. Kligerman takes the lead. Then he chokes. I guess Clements spun out. I guess. I don't know. I never showed what happened to him. Take a wild guess. That's all. I just need to show you that lap. Not much happened in the last lap unless they showed what happened to Clements. Which I don't think they did, so. If I have an end of the cup race as well, there was a wreck there. So you may or may not have heard of the big one. It's when a number of cars wreck. This is the mid one. It's when a number of a stupid, no talent drivers wreck. I mean, I wouldn't know if I would say that about Austin Cindric. I mean, he's won a Daytona 500 and an Xfinity Championship. As for JJ Aley, Ty Dillon, though, I think I can allow it. And A. John Mendingo. He almost won a championship a few years ago. So I think we can only say that about Aley and Dillon. But so at this point, now they just finally decided to start wrecking. Then that just starts this big jam up. The 15 gets loose. He spends on the 77. At this point, Allmendinger and Cindric are already wrecking. I don't know if it ever showed it, but Kyle Lawson hit the pedals to the metal, put his car up against the wall, and yeah, he decided to pull a Ross Chastain. So I can't believe this. Oh my lord. WWE has announced 4 main events. That's too many. Like I get like there's a ton of main events, but 4 main events. Like, what are you planning? They said there's going to be 3 main events. Where do they get 4 from? Well, 8 matches, and 4 of them are going to be main events, meaning half the show, I don't even know if matters anymore. But speaking of SummerSlam, I'm gonna make my predictions for that son of a gun. So, let's find the account. Here it is. Let's go over this son of a gun. So, we're gonna go to the first match on the show. I don't know if it's actually how the order is, but it's the SummerSlam Slim Jim Battle Royal. That is something I never thought would come out of my mouth. The SummerSlam Slim Jim Battle Royal. It's a match that's sponsored by Slim Jims. Well, if you win, you don't get a single thing other than probably an unlimited supply of Slim Jims. So, there's only been a few participants announced for this match. There's Sheamus, Tommaso Ciampa, Shinsuke Nakamura. Of course, I think Grayson Waller is supposed to be in it, but it's only one person that I think will win the Slim Jim Battle Royal, and that is the Megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah, the reason why is, this is really his match. I think this match is only created just to get LA Knight on the show. And if you didn't disagree, well, I don't know what else to tell you. He's the most over guy in the company. You have to get him on one of the biggest shows of the year somehow. Then again, they didn't get him on WrestleMania, but that's besides the point. But yeah, I think LA Knight's easily gonna win the Slim Jim's Battle Royal. Knowing how WWE is, he probably won't, but, it's his match. He's probably, the only guy that makes an entrance, too, so. Then we have Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in a MMA rules match. I don't really know what to say. I've not been interested in this feud whatsoever. I could really care less. I don't know exactly. I guess the match is pretty much going to be a UFC match instead of a WWE ring, I guess. So, yeah. I think Shayna Baszler's going to win. There's been rumors that Ronda's leaving the company, so, it's probably the dang safe choice here. Let's go on to the next match. It is Logan Paul versus Ricochet. Yes, Logan Paul's wrestling. I'm not going to say anything about his wrestling ability, because, he can go, but my lord. His mic walk probably needs a little walk, but, other than that, Logan Paul can do anything in wrestling. Because, every so much that he's had has been good. It's Logan Paul, so. And then Ricochet, he does flippy floppy crap, so yeah, he's gonna be flying half the time. I'm not saying that's a bad thing either, but I think Logan Paul's gonna win this one. Yes, I think Logan Paul's actually gonna win a match. He was currently out, 2 out of 2 and 3, I think. He had the match at Mania last year, the match at SummerSlam last year. He fought Reigns last year at Crown Jewel. He fought Rollins this year. This is his 5th match, right? No, because he messed up the Money in the Bank too. That's right. Yeah, I should have known that, but I'm not the smartest person. It's like every day I just completely forget that Logan Paul is in the Money in the Bank match. Probably because he wasn't even supposed to be in the match. So, the next match, Gunther versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship. The first of 4 championship matches on the card. Only 4, my lord. By the way, I don't really know why there's not a U.S. title match on here. I guess Austin Theory just tired of wrestling on pay-per-views, I guess. I really don't know. This match with Santos is supposed to be the SmackDown after SummerSlam for some reason. It's dumb, but whatever. So, technically, Gunther had his first loss tonight, and then he didn't because they decided to restart the match since he wanted him to, and then he won. So I don't get how that works, but yeah. And then also Drew McIntyre, he came back a month ago, so this match could go either way. But yeah, Gunther's only a month away from breaking the record for longest IC champion. So I think Gunther's gonna win this match. I don't even know who can beat him if it's not Drew McIntyre, but I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that Gunther's gonna win this one. Then we have we're gonna go over our 4 main events next. First one, Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Yeah, they've been feuding since April, so right now it's a tiebreaker because Rhodes won at Backlash, Lesnar won at Night of Champions. So this is their rubber match to decide who wins this feud. There's no stipulation for some reason. Don't really know why, but There's also some rumors that Bray Wyatt might return after this match. The chance of that happening is, I don't know, probably dang pretty unlikely. I don't even know if Bray Wyatt's even still dang alive. Like, I don't know what that guy's been since March. Apparently, it's been an illness. I don't know what kind of illness he's dang had for. How long ago was February? Like 5 months? Like, I'm not trying to like be mean to Bray Wyatt, but like, what kind of illness do you have where you're gone for like 5 months? I mean, I assume it's his mental health, which if it is, I mean, I hope he's okay. But like, man, I mean, if you've seen some of the crap that people are saying around on social media, I would kind of take a break too. So, like, I mean, if you don't like Bray Wyatt, that's fine. If you want him to get released, that's fine. Because I mean, there's some wrestlers that I really wanted to see on a future endeavor list. But if you're making fun of his mental health and calling him fat, which you might as well just dang like, I don't know who would do that, but whatever. I mean, you're messed up if you do. So, if you're wondering, by the way, Cody Rhodes is gonna be Brock Lesnar. So, I mean, I don't know. But okay, next match on our 4 main events. Why is there 4 main events on an 8-match card? Oh, we have Asuka versus Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair in a Raw Women's title match. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it. So if you're wondering, this match is it's a triple threat match, meaning anything goes. So yeah, there's that. You probably know that by now. I just wanted to mention it because I love jamming information into your head. So if you're wondering, Charlotte's got a dang title match last month. Bianca dang interfered in that. Bianca got a title match. Then Charlotte interfered in that. So now just crap, those gonna jam all 3 of them together. If you're wondering, I think honestly I don't know. This is probably the toughest one on the card. Actually, no, it's one of the toughest on the card. Cause we all know that Charlotte's probably dang break her dang dad's record of most dang championships in the company. So it's at this point I think we all know it. At the same time, I don't know. This one's tough. I'm just gonna go and say that Asuka's gonna retain, probably because I think there's probably gonna be a cash in after the match. So, and then we have our next of the 4 main events. We have Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know. It feels like Seth Rollins is fighting one member of the Judgment Day like every week, but at this point, I mean, then he's supposed. I mean, I don't know. It's dang interesting. So of course, this match, it's pretty much something. Pretty much it. Crap. I'm losing English. So if you remember, on SummerSlam a few years ago, in a match with Seth Rollins, Finn Balor got injured, so now he's trying to get revenge and beat Seth Rollins. So, if you're wondering, I think there's going to be a new World Heavyweight Champion because I think Finn Balor is going to win this match. And Gordon just going to add another risky prediction. Will it actually happen? I really don't know. But I think Damian Priest is going to cash in after the match and win the World Heavyweight title. Will it happen? Probably not. But I mean, I'm just gonna put the prediction out there and say that's gonna happen. So a winner of every match. So crap, it's time to go over the big boy main event, which is Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso in a tribal combat match for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. The Bloodline storyline is probably one of the best in wrestling, and I don't know if this one's gonna end it. I assume it's not, but this match is gonna cook. So pretty much anything goes. It's pretty much just a no DQ match. So honestly, this one's also a little tough. Because you have Roman who's held the title for 1,000 days. And there's also Jey Uso who is right now one of the favorites to beat Roman for the title, so but if we're actually being dang serious here, Roman Reigns is gonna win this match. He's dang won every match that he's had except like 2 in the past 3 years. So it's also officially the first day of August. So It is officially Daytona month. So if you want to see cars go in circles around a big track in the middle of dang 12 a.m., but it's going to rain like every dang day of the month this year in Florida, you better than get your money's worth. I think it's actually supposed to rain like every day in Daytona for like the next month. It's supposed to slow down around the night time, so that's Daytona for you. It's always like during the day and then it slows down during the night. It looks like that's like a pattern here for Daytona. So yeah, I think we're being honest. I want if most of this close out by dang I think I'm pretty clear for the next few days. Which that might be a new record for Daytona. It's not gonna rain for a few days there. That might be the luckiest Daytona's been in like 5 dang years. So, yep, there's that. I hope dang Daytona gets cleared up by the time I'm supposed to go balls to the wall. It would be dang ridiculous. If sorry. It'd be ridiculous. If sorry. It would actually be ridiculous if Daytona becomes a championship race due to the dang rain. I know it's not gonna happen, but it would dang be ridiculous. Crap, let's go over dang AEW for the next and AEW is in a few nights, so I'm gonna go over that. As well, what am I gonna I usually don't make my predictions for weekly shows, but this is the 200th episode of Dynamite, so I think it's worth it. So I want to start off with the, but there's also two things that really don't have anything to do with wrestling. There's MJF is supposed to come out and talk, and then also Jack Priest is supposed to go face to face with Jerry Lynn of all people. We live in a dang world, don't we? Okay, so I'm gonna go over the wrestling matches as well, because I mean that's a wrestling show, so I would assume that we would. So there's Chris Jericho and Konosuke Takeshita versus Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. So these last few weeks, Chris Jericho is I guess teamed up with Don Callis now, and the JAS is imploded. So yeah, that's how this match came to be. If you're wondering, I think that this is a dang if dang Don Callis is outside the ring, I can there's been some dang shenanigans. So I'm just going to take Chris Jericho and Konosuke Takeshita with this one. An anything goes match. Jon Moxley versus Trent Beretta versus Penta. This is an anything goes match with Jon Moxley. I'm gonna go take a lucky shot. If we're doing under for 10 minutes of Moxley bleeding, I'm going to take a wild guess of about 5 minutes. Under 10 minutes, but over 5 minutes. That's what we're gonna take. If you're wondering though, yes, Jon Moxley's gonna win this match. Like I couldn't see anybody else winning this, especially like 200th episode of Dynamite. Then we have Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, and Satnam Singh. In a year like 2023, I never could have guessed that I would see Kenny Omega wrestling in a match with Jeff Jarrett and a basketball player. But I don't know anymore. I actually don't know what's happening anymore. So this is the 200th episode of Dynamite. So we have to get the EVPs of the company on this one. Then we have Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, and Satnam Singh. I'm a fan of Jeff Jarrett because his theme song is a banger, but I could really care less about Jay Lethal and Satnam Singh. Like one of them is a basketball player, and the other one, I really don't know. I really don't know what to say about Jay Lethal. Yeah, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks obviously gonna win. And if I didn't see Kenny Omega hitting a one-winged angel and Satnam Singh, the ring may or may not actually dang break. Cause he's gonna be slamming a dang 7'3", probably dang near 400-pound man. So then we have the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships on the line, which is Aussie Open, which is Kyle Fletcher and who's that other guy? Jeff Cobb, I think, taking on El Hijo del Vikingo versus Commando. So Aussie Open, of course, the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. I've not watched them wrestle in a while. Last time I saw them wrestle, they was teaming up with Ospreay to wrestle some guys on Rampage. So, what's that? Yeah, that was Aussie Open. Never mind. That was a different group. Never mind. That was a different group. Sorry, I've never seen Aussie Open wrestle. Then, maybe I'm wrong. Because I remember Kyle Fletcher and Jeff Cobb being in that match, so I think I'm wrong. They did team up to wrestle. They did team up with Ospreay to wrestle some guys. At least I think. I don't remember, but I remember them saying Kyle Fletcher's name, so I don't freaking know. Then El Hijo del Vikingo, he had a Bengal match on Collision. Actually, I really don't know that much of the Bengal. I only saw like a little bit of it because I was too busy watching the truck race. So then Commando, he wrestled and actually won a match against Kip Sabian. I'll give Commando credit. He actually won a match. And if you want to do Aussie Open, I'll probably gonna retain this. They're defending the Ring of Honor World titles on Dynamite. So I guess that's cool. I really don't know, but Aussie Open, I'm gonna retain though. Then this match, I don't know if it'll be the main event, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is the main event. It's Toni Storm versus Hikaru Shida for the AEW World Women's World Championship. So this match, this one dates back a few months. So Hikaru Shida turned on Toni Storm. Technically it was kind of different because Toni Storm joined the Outcast before that, but this one goes back a few months. It wasn't just because, of course, in the one episode where Saraya shows Toni Storm to be a pointer for that one episode of dang Dynamite. This one, and then it also goes forward to when Shida attacked the Outcast, and it keeps going on from there. It's an interesting story, and that's how we've gotten here. So this one could go either way if it's the main event. Because usually, if the match is main eventing, it's a title match. The chance of a title changing is pretty high. So this one, why not? I don't think there's gonna be a title change in this one, mainly because we're getting close to All In. So I think Toni Storm is gonna retain the women's title. So Toni Storm, I think, will retain the AEW Women's World Championship. I don't know why exactly we've not announced any matches for All In. You would think by now that we would, right? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just saying. Bengal. Honestly, yeah, I'm actually going to say the Collision is actually the best show currently. I'll give them props. Because Dynamite, I've been able to watch that a lot more than Collision, the only reason I've not been watching Collision is because there's multiple things I have to do on a Saturday night. Usually, unless if the dang races that day are done, I'll probably be filming Collision. But bruv, most of the time I'm not able to watch Collision because I'm doing something. I think this week I'll probably be able to react to Collision because it's gonna be on a Saturday, and I probably won't have nothing. Collision's every Saturday. What am I talking about? Sorry, now I won't be because I'll be reacting to SummerSlam that day. That's right. That's right. SummerSlam's that day, so I won't be able to watch it. So right now, there's only 2 matches that's been announced for Collision, as far as I'm aware. There's the AEW Real World Championship match, which is CM Punk taking on Ricky Starks. So yeah, this match is gonna be an interesting one. I really don't know exactly why we're putting Collision up against SummerSlam. Does Tony Khan want to then kill himself here? Does he want to then kill the company? I don't know he's not going to kill the company, but what is going on here? But if you're rather calling it the Real World Championship if you're not being able to watch Collision, or if you don't watch Collision at all because you're dang salty about CM Punk, which no, that's not the reason I've not been watching Collision. It's because I usually have other crap to do on Saturdays. Like, last Saturday I had to go somewhere. This Saturday I had something to film, so... Last Saturday I was staying at a wedding. This Saturday I was staying doing something else. I usually have... So, yeah, I usually have some stuff to do on Saturdays. This Saturday, if there wasn't a dang wrestling event that was more important that day, I would probably be watching Collision, but... It is what it is. When will I be able to watch Collision next? Let's go take a look. Now let's find out. Next Saturday, I think? Is that a proper guess? Probably not. Let's take a wild guess and see here. I think it'll be clear for next Saturday, maybe. As long as there's nothing to do that day, I'll probably be in the clear. And also, they're also gonna have Also, other than the AEW Championship match, it isn't really the AEW Championship match, but this week on Collision, CM Punk finally revealed what was in his bag that he carries around, and it was the AEW World Championship that he technically never lost, but since he got it stripped of him because, you know, the whole all-out incident last year when he cussed up the whole company and proceeded to go fight some people. Actually, technically, the Young Bucks went to go fight him, and CM Punk still whooped him despite having a torn tricep. I mean, I'm a fan of both of them, but that is something. Also, this will be also, my lord. There's also, what is the third? Oh, that's what. But also be an AEW World Tag Team match, which is FTR taking on Big Bill and Brian Cage. Now, usually I'm rooting for, unless it was like a really rare occasion, I'm rooting for FTR. But in this case, I think Big Bill and Brian Cage are the ones that I think needs to win. I'm just saying. Apparently also Omos finally wrestled. You remember Omos, whoever the word his name was? Yeah, he finally wrestled. He wrestled Johnny Gargano, who also finally wrestled. I don't know what the would have been, actually. Apparently Gargano was injured. I don't know what the word Omos has been doing. But, besides the point, I guess. If you're wondering, I don't know. I don't have nothing to go over, do I? Let's go look at Facebook and see what's on there. Usually Facebook is the things that makes me lose brain cells the most. Unless if I'm simping over somebody. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but I don't know. I'm usually doing like everything platform that I have. If you're wondering, crap broke dang loose a few dang nights ago. So remember last Saturday when I had something to do and I did not watch Collision? Yeah. That was funny. I should have easily had done. I don't know, but like May 26th though. I don't think I've ever done a BFT, but that's the time I want to do it. If you don't know what a BFT is, it's LA Knight's finisher. So yeah, I should have cooked everything fresh BFT a sandwich for that dummy. Yeah. We live in America, I swear to God. You can tell who and who doesn't live in America by how much I don't know, but like, what happened here? That son of a gun, did he fly into a tree? How did he get up there? He did not crash out and he flew into a dang tree. And if he did, he would probably be dead. So, yeah. I don't know. Interesting to think about. I don't think in my life I would ever think. I need Juice Robinson to wrestle on the dang episode of Closure. I'm reacting in like 2 weeks because I need to say that stupid dang tone that I came up with. Because I mean, my lord, I've only came up with 2 tones. One of them is Shruckle, half Shruck, half Shractal. The other one is Hotter Than a Rock in the Arizona Sun. What did I think of that? Well, it was a little something that I randomly just came up with one day because I was bored and had nothing else to do in my life. That may or may not have been before I almost, but I don't know. But like, I'm not going to go over it. I should have easily have dang, I don't know. Yeah. Has had a really slip a yeah in there too, because it's, I mean, it's not, it was LA night season is upon us once again. Once it's LA night season, you're going to see something. Then again, when isn't it LA night season? That's a great question. I'm just gonna remember that one time in that one place when I did that one thing. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah. That was May 13th. Spoke some events that went over like 5 times in like 2 months. It was pretty fun though. I don't know. May 26th is something that I shouldn't have been mad about. But listen, if you're gonna be a teacher, you shouldn't dang say stupid crap. I don't think little Brit ever learned that. So that might have been something I've never learned, but like, did I just call her Brit? Yeah, I sure did, didn't I? Yeah, sure did. Sure did. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, because I don't think it's important. But I don't know. I don't think I actually have anything else to talk about. It's a dang bad thing when I'm calling a member of my family Brit of all things I can dang call her. I mean that's technically a nickname at that point because her name is actually, Brittany, so I guess it works. I'll take a wild guess and say that it does. I don't want to turn my volume up, I want to tone it down. Okay, who the what actually said that the things that Jeffrey Dahmer done weren't bad? This brings up a story of mine that I have to tell. Says, I've told these stories. As I'm just gonna call Brit for this story. This it was one day when I am not kidding you when I say this. This son of a gun actually said that she felt bad for Jeffrey Dahmer. Now listen, I love this woman with every bit of my heart, but there's no way you actually felt bad for a guy that ate 17 people. He ate people. Are you serious? So, you feel bad for somebody that didn't only kill people, but ate them as well. He didn't eat 1 or 2 people. Not like that's okay, but, I mean, because it's not. He still ate people. But he didn't just eat that many. He ate 17. If you want to feel bad for somebody, go ahead, but don't feel bad for somebody who ate people. Like, oh, Lord, like. Like, I'll give you props, but dang. I don't usually dang find. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but I don't feel like sound like a dang. I don't feel like sounding like a dang cousin kisser tonight. So, I mean, if I did, I would say something. I should probably have my volume down, but like, I mean, man. I mean, after a few months, I should now dang realize that I'm a dingus. But I mean, I probably should realize about 5 years of my dang life that I'm a dingus. Who don't even know who these people are. But if baby mama follows them, I might have to give them a call. It's a bad thing when I'm dang simping over somebody that's in my family. It's a bad thing. But, well, there you go. Should have easily. I never thought I would be calling somebody baby mama. How does China have anything to do with Bubba Wallace? I don't know if that's supposed to be racist, but it sure sounds like it. Was that supposed to be racist? Was that extra? I hope it's not. Oh, this is interesting. They're going to be packing the heat here at Gondik Law coming up. My lord. They have the Northern Storm, which is the late models and modifieds. Then they have the super lates for the XL Super Series the next night, followed by two classes of modifieds. Then they have the Working Main Series, which is super late models and street stocks and modifieds. So they'll have a busy schedule, man. My lord. Should have won that after about the first time. Who are these people and should I follow them? This is actually on Facebook, so it would be should I friend them, but look, I'm just gonna tell you. So this Saturday, I'm gonna be expecting 3 things. Maybe 3. Crap. I'm actually only expecting 2 things. 1, LA Knight's gonna win a battle royal, and 2, I'm gonna see Coors go dang put the pedal to the metal in race. That's what I'm expecting. It's a pretty dang big deal, but I think we can make it work. So, if I do not see LA Knight winning the Slim Jim Battle Royal at SummerSlam, or I do not see Coors actually turning left and going fast, I think everything I dang was supposed to do this Saturday has already flung out the window. So, dang. So if you're wondering exactly what I have done here, I may have not made a mistake. What was this mistake, you might be asking? I don't know. I may or may not have been the time when I don't know. I don't even know what else I have to talk about. Because, I've made up some stupid crap last few months. I never thought I'd create a term that is called harder than a rock in the Arizona sun. And now I think I may or may not only use that for Juice Robinson matches now. Judging that's really his nickname, so. And now I'm not kidding when I say that. That's actually his nickname. His nickname is actually Rock Hard Juice Robinson. It's the dumbest nickname ever, but I feel like my dang term should probably be used for his dang matches, even though I don't think he's from Arizona. Let's see what Juice Robinson's from. So if he's from dang Arizona, I'm gonna laugh. I don't think he is, but I'm gonna look him up and see. Okay, let's go look up Juice Robinson. Where is he from? Okay, he's from Illinois. For a second, I thought I was about to look him up. It actually saves him that he was actually from Arizona. I was about to die laughing. I was actually about to die laughing if that's where he was from. Thank God he isn't, because like that would have been dang ridiculous. Let's see what else we can talk. Oh, good God. Think that dang car has enough dang mud on it? Because you might as well put some dang mud on those wheels and turn them. If there was already enough mud on the wheels, I think there is now. For a second, I just thought I read that dang. I thought for a second, I thought dang. For a second, I read this, I thought dang Paula Dean died, and I got dang terrified. Thanks, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. That's what you decided to call him? I mean, I don't know. After a few months ago, and I not only discovered that this person in my family felt bad for Jeffrey Dahmer, not after. I almost, when I had the feeling to give her a kick, put her in a headlock, slam her to the ground, and give her and cook up a fresh BFD sandwich for her. Yeah, but no, that's not the problem here. The problem is, I don't know, something, because that is something that made me create that tone. One of those two moments. Or maybe somewhere before then. I don't remember. Sorry, but what is that? Is he racing this? I sure hope he isn't. If he is, I'm not trying to be mean, but what the heck? Oh, that's August the 5th. Sorry, never mind. That was actually like a night ago. What are they doing here? Is it even rain in New Mexico? I had no idea that was an actual thing. I don't play with. I don't know. Cool. Maybe cool. Don't know. It's been a long day. So, stream's been 47 minutes, so I think we've been live long enough. So if I ever go live looking like a dang off-brand dang 20-year-old from dang Wish, that sounded weird. Why would you buy 20-year-olds on Wish? Why did I even say that? If I ever dang get on here looking like some stupid 20-year-old, that may or may not be my problem. Don't really know. But I don't know why I would. I mean, I'm only 13. I only have like 7 more years to go to have that kind of problem. So, problem. You got a... I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it was pretty dang funny. So that one episode of dang Raw from like the 90s where this one woman's going, "You got a problem?" And meanwhile, the Undertaker's doing a random promo for some reason. It's the dumbest crap ever. But I don't know. This stream's in 48, almost 50 minutes. So I mean, it has been 48 minutes, but we're going to get off here. This stream's almost been 50 minutes. So love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Maybe or maybe not. I may or may not hit somebody with a BFT tomorrow. We'll find out. But we'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. See y'all later.